Hey guys, welcome back to the Stacking with Stack podcast, man. We going in with the morning show today, right? My brother OTM Nick is with me in the building today, and we going all the way in with the morning show today. So I need y'all to buckle up and get ready, because we going all the way in. I'm telling y'all, at 3 p.m., we got an XP mentor room. Let's go.
Feel my thug passion. Be what you ask for. So tell me if you want action. Until the lights back on. I got the one we could last long. And I never do action. Feel like what I'm waiting for that long. I pull up in my fashion. Every night flashing anyway. You can go ahead and just head out and pull up in my villa to get out the whole night. Just get in the drop top, take the head out and cruise with your head outside. Go, it's your time, baby. It's your time, baby. Get high, baby. That's the difference when you're my baby. That's how it is when you're.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, the morning show's gonna be crazy. Cause I'm telling y'all, right? My brother's coming through and we gonna lay it down today. Today's one of those days where, I want my brother to come up, right? And we gonna go in, cause I want to do a morning motivation episode, right? And I had to call up my brother Nick, like, yo, Nick, come through, bro, because we want to motivate y'all every day and have some type of intention, right? So Nick, I appreciate you, brother. I had to call you back in, man. If they haven't heard about you, Nick, man, OTM in the building, can you please introduce yourself again to the audience, brother? I appreciate you. Let's get it.
Stack, my guy, what's good? Peace, love, and progress, man. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Nick. I'm an award-winning public speaker, author, mental health advocate, owner of Only the Motivated Clothing. I do content creation. I get into acting as well. I also do coaching on the side. So you could say I'm a little bit of a endeavor tapping in. So I like to consider myself as a person that is tapped into all different things, because I'm never satisfied with one thing. That's who I am as a man, as an entrepreneur, as a human being. I'm always looking for ways to find new ways to grow, level up, elevate, and just be the best man that I could possibly be. So I'm here to motivate, encourage, inspire, and impact the masses as best I can. So let's light it up this morning, bro.
Ooh, I told you I got my brother Nick coming through, right? So Nick, I've been seeing you going in, man. You said something about the coaching. That motivating right there, bro. That's motivating the kids. That's motivating your environment. Can you get into that a little bit, bro? Like what you've been doing with the coaching. You know what I'm saying? You didn't talk about that last time we was up here, but definitely get into that, man, because that's inspiration and motivation for the morning. Let's go, brother.
Absolutely, bro. It's funny. I've always been a huge fan of the game of basketball, and I've always played at a high level. And I got into coaching recently about 5-6 years ago, and I've always been a huge advocate for the youth. So I wanted to give back what was given to me, because I feel like that the youth are the future, and you got to be able to develop them, level them up, help them build their character, help them build their mindset in a constructive, positive way. Because if you don't give them the tools that we were given when we were younger, you're going to set them up for disaster. And the youth need a positive example. They need someone that leads by example, that can put them in tough situations and help them adapt and apply pressure when certain things arise. And that's what people like me are doing. Like, I love giving back to the youth. Even if I don't have all the answers, I'm going to give them what was given to me, because I always say you can't accurately speak on something if you've never personally been through it. So I feel that the youth is the next up. If we're not applying the pressure that was given to us to them, and we're not giving them the tools and resources to build their kingdom, we're doing them a disservice, because we always talk about impact, right? If we're not impacting in a positive way,
Nick, that kingdom, brother. Why'd you say that, man? I want the audience to really understand why you said kingdom. The kingdom part, Nick. You said that's a powerful word, bro. That's inspiration right there, man.
Because it's funny, man. I feel like every single one of us have a kingdom. We all have a foundation, right? And if we build our kingdom with the right environment, with the right people, with the right circumstances, we can set ourselves up for success. But whatever that definition of success looks like for you, you got to align yourself with what's in your frequency, your heart, your mind, your spirit. Because a lot of times we tolerate certain things thinking that's giving us a beneficial value, when that's not the case. We got to surround ourselves with like-minded people that got drives, motives, and ambitions. We talk about this all the time in Clubhouse, in real life, on social media, and our content. So we have to be able to follow what we're putting out there. Because, again, if we talk about something and we're not doing it, we're putting out a false propaganda. And that's what we're doing with the youth. That's what I'm looking forward to doing with the youth, is being able to have them show that being authentic is much better than being something that you're not. So that's just what I'm doing with it.
Come on, Nick, man. I told y'all Nick was coming in here and fire this shit up, man. Morning episode, right? My next, yo, Nick, you know what I'm thinking about, man? They look up to you, bro, when you do that. That's a lot of motivation and inspiration, especially for the brand. So when you do that, Nick, do you tell them about the brand, bro, when you're inspiring the kids and inspiring the youth? Because I could imagine that they're looking up to you, bro. You know?
Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know what's funny? Every time, whether we have practice, we have games, whether we're just chilling with the team, I always do my best to plug myself in. Now, again, I know that that's not the cause of me doing it, just to get myself in the right areas, the right network. I know that's not the main cause of me doing it, but I do it because I love giving back. And I know when I give back, it's going to come back full circle to me. So, of course, I got to plug myself in because I feel what I'm doing creates positive impact and change. And I'm all about motivation. And the youth, I'm going to be completely honest, the youth need a lot more than that because social media has soaked them all the way up. And they don't even know who they are. They don't even know what they're stepping into. They're going down the wrong path.
Nick, so you said it right there. Nick, you said it, bro. They don't know who they are, man. Why you think why, bro? The wrong path? Why, man?
They're on the wrong path because they're so worried about being liked and loved by everybody else around them. Because this generation that's younger than us, their minds are all screwed up. They'd rather go and play Fortnite for 5-6 hours and go work on their dreams. They'd rather go to the gym and work out and get themselves better. It's crazy. It makes no sense to me. But their mindset, they talk about how much they want to be great, but talking about being great is different than actually going out and being great.
Yo, Nick, you know it's crazy because a lot of people just talk about it and not do it. So I'm glad that you're one of the people that take action steps, like really take the action steps. Do you actually tell the youth that too? Like, man, it's about action. It's not just, you can think about it, but if you're not actually doing the action steps, then you're doing yourself a disservice, right? You're doing yourself a big ass disservice if you're not coming in and actually doing the action steps. That's why I call Nick up. That's why I called the OTM brand in here today, because it's about motivation, right? Nick, can you tell us some updates with the app, man? How's the app doing, man? Let's get into that, man. How's the app, brother? Over to you.
I'm not gonna lie, the app is going great. I've gotten a lot of great positive feedback. People are using it every day. They're loving the motivational quotes that sends out twice a day. I had it set up so I set it out at 8 a.m. to start your day and 5 p.m. in the afternoon. The reason why I did that is because a lot of people, they wake up motivated. They feel like they're ready to thrive, to attack the day and kill whatever comes in front of them. But then they start to lose that motivation halfway through the day. So I set it up to have that quote come through to you mid-afternoon to the end of the day, so that way you keep that motivation and that drive, that ambition all throughout the day. Because, again, we always talk about motivation as a feeling, right? It comes and goes every 15, 20 minutes. So if you're not disciplined, if you don't have the right mindset, you're not putting things that align with your frequency, your drive, your heart, your ambition, you're gonna be in a space where you're constantly repeating the same hamster wheel over and over and over again. So I wanted to create an app, obviously, to create positivity, spread motivation, spread encouragement, because we need a lot more of that. There's a lot more hate in the world today. There's a lot more negativity and a lot more people being bashful on others for no apparent reason. So I wanted to create an environment and an app that can really bring people together, create community, and just spread more love, because we need more of that. And I want to be the face of that, because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know any other public speaker that has an app, and that's not no shame to them, but I feel like I'm in a different realm just by doing that. So for me, this is actually getting my brand even bigger, because now I'm not just focused on my hometown. I'm thinking about the world. I'm thinking about the state next to me. I'm thinking about across the pond. I'm tapping into all these different things to get my brand out there, to get myself seen. And again, we always talk about networking, but if you're not willing to put yourself in a room full of giants, you're not going to thrive as much as you want to.
Nick said it right there, putting yourself in a room full of giants, right? And this is why we're doing this. Nick's coming in as a giant. Stack's coming in as a giant. We gotta be giants, y'all. When y'all listen to this episode, when this airs on iHeart, make sure you guys go crazy and have some fire behind you or some shit. Make sure you be fired up about something, right? Because Nick is clearly fired up about something. We're going to continue to be fired up about something. Man, Nick, what is that? What I heard you saying, creating the environment. Do you do that on Clubhouse, man, too? Do you create an environment, man? I heard you got an OTM club over there too. Can you tap into that? Do you create environments, on social media?
Absolutely. Everybody that I surround myself with has a motive, has a gear, has a drive. Literally, I surround myself with people that want to be better, that want to grow, that are willing to learn, that are willing to hold themselves accountable in the face of adversity and say, you know what, I need to change my life for the better. And anybody that I've ever been around, I even surround myself with now, I've always taken the time to vet them. That vetting process is huge because if you don't vet people, you're going to have people that do you dirty, that paint you in a bad light, that don't protect your name in private. I don't want to be around anybody like that. I don't want to have to feel like I can walk out of my house and feel on edge based off the people I surround myself with. If I can't take the time to vet them and see what they're really about and see what their intentions are, I don't want to be around you. If I feel the energy is shaky, I got to exclude and exit stage left.
Nick, you said it right there, bro. Exit stage left. If you guys aren't adding value, then exit stage left, right? And Nick, you know my quote, man. If you're not at the table, you're on the menu. And I know you like that one, bro. So what does that mean to you? You know I got to ask you live. If you're not at the table, you're on the menu. And that's, motivation for y'all out there. How you feel about that quote, Nick?
The funny thing is, Stack, is a lot of people come to the table empty-handed. They come to the party empty-handed and expect a handout. You got to at least bring something. You got to bring the coat. You got to bring the napkins. You got to bring the utensils. At least bring something of value to the table, to the party, because if you don't do that, people are going to look at you like, oh, you just came to leech. You just came to get a free handout. And unfortunately in life, there are no free handouts. So for me, I'm always asking somebody to bring something of value, even if it's minor, because even the most minor thing can make a huge difference. If you're bringing nothing and coming empty-handed, you are not going to be able to sit at the table with me. And that's just what it is.
Come on, Nick. You can't sit at the table if you're not bringing no value. Nick, can you tell them, man, can you please tap in with my audience and tell them where to find you at, your websites and anything new you got upcoming, man? And, let's go ahead, man. Let's tap yourself in. Nick, it's on you, bro. Let's get it.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, hey, listen, Stack, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, man. It's always love. Y'all definitely got to check out Stack, man. He's always holding these great spaces. Your podcast is lighting up on social media. He's that guy. So y'all got to tap in with him, too. I'm all about love and reciprocation. So if you're putting out good energy, it's always going to come back full circle. And one thing about me that I'm actually learning to do more of as I'm getting older is you got to be able to put yourself out there. For me, I just redid my website. You can find me at nicklariano.com. Book me for your next panel discussion, seminar, motivational event, and even book me to come speak at your school. Because now I got an app, I got my website, the OTM brand is coming out. We're relaunching the gear in the next month or so. But again, I'm not rushing the process, Stack. I've realized in life, you can't rush things because the result may not come out the way you want it to. As long as you take your time and continue to work on it, that's all that matters. And you can find me anywhere on social media at OTM Nick, the award-winning public speaker. I'm going to come light up your stage, ignite the spark in you, and help rekindle that old flame that you have burnt out for a long time. Let's get it. Let's go.
Ooh, I told you I had Nick coming through. I told y'all. Listen, OTM then came through the building and we shut this shit down, right? And if you want to become a guest on the Stack Pack podcast, I need you guys to listen to this ad. Love
if you want to become a guest on the Stack Pack Podcast show, visit stackpackpodcast.com and check out the new episodes that are available online, and also schedule your day to come on the show at bookwithstack.com. Thank you for the endless support. Continue to watch Stack Pack trailblaze with marketing, music production, and the media world.